Welcome to the biology class. Today I will teach you about life processes. That is our NCERT chapter number 6. What are life processes? First, the processes which together perform the maintenance job in our body are known as life processes. All the processes which perform the maintenance job in our body are known as life processes. For the maintenance job, some energy is required from outside source. That energy we take from outside, that is from food. When we take food, the energy enters in our body. This process is known as nutrition. So common process of nutrition is the process of obtaining energy from outside. In the nutrition, then that food is digested inside our body by the process of digestion. In the digestion, the complex molecules are broken into the simpler form. Then these simple absorbable forms are absorbed by our body and then they are utilized by our body. Next main important life process is respiration. In this process, oxidation of food occurs in our body to release energy. So energy is released during the process of respiration. Another important life process is transportation, that is circulation. These nutrients are then transported or circulated to the different parts of the body by the process of transportation that we will study in this heart, blood vessels, etc. Next important life process is excretion. What is? Because many chemical reactions are occurring in our body, so many nitrogenous wastes are produced in our body. They are excreted out by the process of excretion. So excretion is the process in which the harmful nitrogenous wastes are excreted out from our body. These are the main or essential life processes. Reproduction also is also a necessary life process, but it is not an essential because that is required for the continuity of the species. So in this chapter we will study about digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system and excretory system. In case of single cell organisms like amoeba, you have studied in class 9 the structure of amoeba, single cell organisms. In this organism, the whole body is in contact with the environment. So this is single cell organism. The whole body is in direct contact with the environment. By the process of simple diffusion, the materials are taken inside the body, then digestion, absorption, and excretion, all the processes are performed by the single cell only. That is, single cell is capable of performing all the activities in case of unicellular organisms. But in case of multicellular organisms like humans, different cells, tissues, organs or organ systems are there to perform specialized functions. That is, in case of multicellular organisms, division of labor is present. What is division of labor? That is, different cells, tissues, organs, they perform different functions in our body. So this we have completed the first page. Now in-text box questions which are given on page number 95. So first question is, why is diffusion insufficient to meet the oxygen requirements of multicellular organisms like humans? Answer is, already I have discussed, because in multicellular organisms, all the cells are not in direct contact with the environment. So diffusion is not sufficient to meet the requirement of multicellular organisms. Now the second question is, what criteria do we use to decide whether something is alive? Mainly which the cell which perform all the life processes or in which some type of molecular movement is there, that is considered as alive. Molecular movement should be there and that organism should be able to perform life processes. Important is some type of molecular movement should be there. Third question, what are outside raw material used for by an organism? Here we will take two types. First is autotrophic nutrition and second heterotrophic nutrition. In case of autotrophs, the raw material is carbon dioxide, water and sunlight. These are the outside raw materials for autotrophs. In case of heterotrophs, the food, that is glucose or food plus oxygen is the raw material for heterotrophs. So third answer you will write under two headings, first for autotrophs and second for heterotrophs. For autotrophs, the raw material is carbon dioxide, water, sunlight. Second, for heterotrophs, the raw material is food, or you can write glucose plus oxygen. Fourth question, what processes would you consider essential for maintaining life? For maintaining life, digestion, respiration, transportation, excretion, these are the life processes which are essential for maintaining life. Reproduction is not essential but necessary for the continuity of the species. So next topic is nutrition, which is given on page number 95 of your book. Our next topic is nutrition. Nutrition can be of two types, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. So first, what are autotrophs? The organisms which can manufacture their own food in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll. Like green plants, they are known as autotrophs. Example is green plants. Now next is heterotrophs. What are heterotrophs? The organisms which cannot manufacture their own food and depends on autotrophs for the food, they are known as heterotrophs, and such type of nutrition is known as heterotrophic nutrition. Example is animals or human beings, they are heterotrophs. Then what are the main steps during the process of photosynthesis? We will study the three main steps in the process of photosynthesis. First one is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll molecule. In the plants, chlorophyll molecules are present. They absorb the light energy. This is the first step and it becomes activated. The first step is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll molecule. Second step in this process is that light energy is converted into chemical energy. That is, light energy is converted into chemical energy and breakdown of water molecule also occurs. That is, water splits into hydrogen and oxygen. This is also known as photolysis of water. Photo means in the presence of light and lysis means breakdown. That is, breakdown of water occurs in the presence of light, that is known as photolysis of water. The third step is the reduction of carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are formed in the process of photosynthesis by the process of reduction. So main steps, again I am repeating. First one is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll molecule. Second step is photolysis of water, or light energy is converted into chemical energy and photolysis of water. Third point is reduction of carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. These are the main processes in the photosynthesis. These processes do not occur in a sequenced manner. In the case of cactus plant, the stomata are opened during night time.
In the cactus plant, they open their stomata during night time. Why their stomata remain closed during daytime? Because otherwise loss of water by the process of transpiration will occur. So to prevent the loss of water by transpiration, the stomata remain closed during daytime, and at night they open their stomata, absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and form an intermediate, and that intermediate is acted upon by light and form the product. So in this way they absorb carbon dioxide first, form the intermediate product, and that product is then reacted by the light. This example is in cactus plants, this type of sequence occurs. Now our next step is different activities. What are the main things which are required in the process of photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll and sunlight. These are the necessary conditions for the process of photosynthesis. Now one activity, that is activity number 6.1 from your book, which is this activity proves that chlorophyll is essential for the process of photosynthesis. By this activity, we will prove that chlorophyll is essential for the process of photosynthesis. Take a plant with variegated leaf. Take a potted plant with variegated leaf. What is the meaning of variegated leaf? A plant in which the different colored leaves are present, that some part is green, some part is yellow, like this one. This is the structure of a variegated leaf, where some part is green and some part is colorless, etc. So take a potted plant with variegated leaf and keep this potted plant in the dark room for 3 days, so that the plant can use all its stored food which is present in the form of starch. First point is take the potted plant with variegated leaf. Second point, keep the pot inside the dark room so that the plant can use all its stored food which is present in the form of starch. Now keep that plant outside in sunlight for 6 hours. After that, keep the plant outside in the light for 6 hours so that the plant can perform the function of photosynthesis. Now break one leaf from that plant and trace the tracing on the paper. On this leaf, place the tracing paper and trace the tracing. Now boil this leaf in hot water so that it becomes soft. Boil the leaf in hot water to make the leaf soft, and then boil this leaf in alcohol using water bath. We cannot boil directly on heat because alcohol is inflammable. It will catch fire. So indirectly heat this leaf in alcohol in a water bath. Purpose is to remove the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll means green part which is present on the leaf. To remove the green part from the leaf. The alcohol will become green and the leaf becomes colorless. Alcohol will become green and leaf will become colorless. Now dip the leaf, this colorless leaf, into the iodine solution. What you will observe, you will see that the part which was earlier green will change into blue-black color. Just compare. The part which was earlier green will change into blue-black color. So this activity shows that the part which was green earlier, which has the chlorophyll, only is perform the food and perform the function of photosynthesis. So this activity proves that chlorophyll is essential for the process of photosynthesis. In your book on page number 96, one diagram of cross-section of leaf is also given. This is important from the board point of view. Sometimes they ask draw the diagram of a cross-section of leaf. So practice this diagram also. In this diagram, they have shown the upper epidermis, lower part. This is TS. TS means transverse section of leaf. On the upper part, upper epidermis, lower epidermis, guard cells, chlorophyll molecules, and air spaces are shown in this section of leaf. So practice this diagram, important from board point of view. Again, I am repeating this activity, that chlorophyll is essential for the process of photosynthesis. Fast beta, listen, take a potted plant with variegated leaf, Keep the plant in the dark room for 3 days so that it can use all its stored food which is present in the form of starch. Keep this potted plant outside in sunlight for 6 hours so that it can manufacture food. Pluck the leaf, trace the tracings, boil in hot water, then in alcohol. Purpose is to remove the alcohol, remove the green part, remove the chlorophyll from the leaf. Now test this leaf for the iodine test or iodine solution. The part which was earlier green will change into blue-black color. So this activity proves that chlorophyll is essential for the process of photosynthesis. So we have completed till page number 96 of your NCERT book. Next, we'll continue with this. Thank you.